Okay, welcome grade 9 to your 11th Reachback answer riddle. The riddle for this Monday, today being Tuesday, is what do you call a number that can't stay in one place? So let's take a look at these questions, solve them one at a time, and see if we can figure out the answer to the riddle. Take the first question here. It says x to the power of 10 times x to the power 8. So, of course, our exponent laws, when you have them, add the exponent, keep the base and add the exponents to get 18. Our next part is to the exponent of 18 to the exponent of 2. And in this case, we're to multiply the exponent. So we have x to the power of 36. And now that we're dividing, we're supposed to keep the base and subtract your exponents. So 36 take away 14 is 22. So our first, I made a mistake somewhere. Uh-oh. I just realized I made a mistake. This has to be up here and 18. Uh-oh. Because our answer was supposed to be 18 as an exponent. And therefore 18 is R. So our first letter should be R. See, even teachers can make mistakes. Our second question, we'll bring it down here. It says negative 2 in brackets, which is our base to the exponent of 4, which means negative 2 is used in repeated multiplication. So negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, which is a positive 16. Take away 1 to the exponent of 10. Well, 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is still 1, which means our answer is 15. And therefore, our next letter is O. Moving right along to our algebra question. Easiest thing to do probably is subtract 3 from both sides, I would say. We have x minus 4 over 2 is equal to, well, 1.5 take away 3. Well, 1.5 and 1.5 is 3, so you're going to have a negative 1.5 when you subtract those. Then you're going to multiply both sides by 2. You're going to get x minus 4 is equal to negative 3. You're going to add 4 to both sides, and you get x is equal to 1, which means our next letter is A. Moving right along, we have our polynomial question, subtraction of polynomials. Remember, when you're subtracting, I better make this a little bit bigger, it's kind of small. When subtracting, the easiest thing to do is change to addition and use the opposite of all of the terms in the second polynomial, or the one you're subtracting, and then gather like terms. Positive 10x and negative 8x is 2x squared minus 2 more x squared is no x squareds. A negative 5x and a positive 5x make no x's. And a negative 3 and a positive 16 make a 13, which means that's our final answer, and 13 is an M. Our next question, oh, that's not right. Try that again. Bring this down, make it a little bit bigger. The square root of 3 and 6/25. Now remember, when you have the square root of a mixed fraction, it's always best to consider it to be the square root of an improper fraction. 75 and 6 is 81. So this is the same question. What fraction multiplied by itself with 81/25? Numerator is 9 and the denominator is 5. So your answer is 9, which of course is I. And finally, our last question, probably the easiest one on the whole thing, is just an integer question. Negative 2 multiplied by negative 7, because 3 take away 10 is negative 7, which is a positive 14. And 14 is N. So there we have it. What do you call a number that can't stay in one place? You call it a Roman numeral. Boo. Oh well, at least it's better than having to do pages and pages of work. So, thanks for participating. If you didn't send a copy of your work to your teacher, make sure you do so. And as always, wash your hands, stay safe, maintain good social distancing, and don't let your boomer parents drive you crazy.